Oh, all right. Okay. Week 4 recaps. The amount of forfeits we had this week is insane, and I'm actually gonna die. 3 forfeits in the malicious division, and there's also one game that's not even done yet. It's gonna be done like this weekend. And then for auspice, there's 2 forfeits as well. Oh my god, I'm gonna die, guys. Please. The amount of replacements we've had. I think we're also gonna have another one this week at the end of this week. Cause I don't think Gamertag has responded yet for a whole week. So oh my god, and I just came back. It is, I'm tired as hell. I lost a playoffs match. I got another playoffs match tomorrow, as long as my hell will beat match. And then on Friday, the day after, or tomorrow, not only do I have a playoffs match, I have a hell match, and I had to do an interview for an internship that I don't even want, but I had to still drive out of my way to go to. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna die. All right, so let's get this recap started, I guess. Starting with malicious, we have Carleton versus Bald Diddleman. Oh my god, wait. I forgot to get the replacement doesn't even know how to use the server. Copy. Yo, what's up? Copy topic. It's the showdown server. Server info has some instructions in how to use the server. The docs with the teams are in doc and hashtag docs. Okay, hopefully that guy's good. He's the newest replacement is from my college. College. He goes to the same college as me. We go to the same Pokemon club, and then he showed interest, and I was like, oh shoot, my bad, guy. Our league already started, but then I was like, oh shit, hey, we need a replacement. So actually, this guy was a perfect timing. Okay, so Carleton versus Bald Diddleman. That is, where is that match? Let me try and find this shit. Oh, there it is. Carleton. This one's quite an interesting match, I will say. Did they ever do? They did not do Terra Prefix. Okay, so it's Terra Grass, Urshifu Rapid, for Sinisha, I guess. Oh, and maybe like a Emolga? Actually, I don't mean Emolga, you could just Air Slash. I guess it was mainly just for Sinisha then. Oh, yeah, Sinisha was Urshifu pretty well, actually. Now that I think about it, since what, Urshifu Rapid doesn't get knockup, does it? Or last time I checked, it didn't. And you can't Strain Step if it's a grass type, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. Well, I have another, I have the freaking, I have this on Friday. Oh, I can barely see that from here. Okay, it doesn't matter. Well, I have a Sinistra here. I have a Breeze plan. Okay, so I have to go up against an Excadrill, and I decided I'm not gonna bring my Landorus T, but in fact I'm gonna bring my Sinistra just so it can't Rapid Spin. It's probably a bad idea, but you know what? Whatever. But anyways, back to this. Dragging Mew. It's kind of a weird character for me, but you know what? It is what it is. Miss Magius start here. I think Carleton likes to go with the Focus Sash thing. Nope, it's Specs, Miss Magius. Ooh, oh my god, nice crit. Somehow I lived. Even with the crit. It's neat. Yeah, so Urshifu here obviously is meant. Oh, it gets Ice Spinner? Okay. Okay, the Matcha Gotcha miss. Dude, that's gonna happen to me and I'm gonna be so depressed, bro. It's gonna suck when it happens to me. So it's a special. Oh my god. Well, I mean, I guess it is a crit, but jeez. Well, it's not expecting that to do so much. So I feel like here it's gonna, yeah, it's, you can easily toxic. I feel like, and it doesn't matter synchronous because they're gonna switch out, right? So I feel like if you had substitute, it'd be so much better. Yeah. Skill swap. Oh, okay. So it's trying to get the skill swap on natural cure. That would have been genius, actually. That is kind of... Bro, fuck this skill swap me, bro. I have fucking PTSD in GPL, man. Ah. Flamethrower Psychic Noise. Actually does pretty well. Other than Chansey, but I guess that's what synchro skill swap was for, so I could just switch out. And then it'd stay toxic. And Destiny Bomb here. I think if that didn't kill, it'd be pretty funny. So yeah, Mugong. Fuck Chansey, bro. This thing is way too bulky for what it is. Gets another toxic off for no reason. Or, yeah, because this thing deserves to die. Should just die from them. It just doesn't die. You gotta actually use a strong move. And like, okay, yeah, there we go. Headlong Rush kills. Unfortunately, you toxic. Bronzon Gaming. So I think you're trying to keep the levitate, right? I think, yeah. I think that's why they did it, yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure it would show it, right? Psychic Noise, honestly, is pretty smart. It just stops the healing. So this is the Endure Spikes Carbank, which is kind of base, not gonna lie. I actually kind of like that. That's kind of funny. So like at this point, I was like, well, first of all, they use knockup instead of like discharge or air slash. So I was like, this guy's cooked, right? It's a 3v1. Surely Palafin can't win here. But then I'm like, wait a minute. Jet Punch killed his Mega Bronzong. Jet Punch kills Armot. Can Fleur gets 1v1? And I'm like, surely he can, right? Surely he can. Actually, like, realistically, I don't think it ever can. Especially, like, was it they say that, like, a decent Palafin set is to go max HP, max special defense, and then you go, like, a bulk up set? Because you have so much attack that you don't actually need to invest in it. You can invest in bulk. And if you invest in special defense and then use bulk up, now you're like super bulky, and you also deal good damage, and you have Jet Punch, so you don't have to worry about like being slower. Palafin's actually kind of a crazy Pokemon. You know, I know it's not like, oh, this Pokemon is so one-dimensional. It's surely it's like easy to deal with, right? And it was like, but nah, man, nah. Yeah, I literally thought this guy was like banded or scarf, or not scarf. I thought this guy was literally banded because I was like, I feel like it's a common Palafin set, and he was only spamming Jet Punch. Pulls out the bulk up, and I was like, oh shit, so you're telling me that Jet Punch damage was not even banded? So that was Palafin Gaming. Next game was a forfeit, and that person might be replaced this week if they do not respond, because this would be the second forfeit. Next game hasn't been played yet. Okay, next game, forfeit. Alright, chat, next game then. Oh man, we have passed the halfway mark of malicious games. We've only gone through one game. Oh man, I literally chose the worst season to host the season, haven't I? Everyone's busy. Even I'm busy. But deadass over the summer, I might also be too busy to host the league. Maybe tournaments are probably okay. Okay, where am I? Where is the match? Oh, here. Okay. We got back into the game Dungreed. I literally never heard of that game before. Alright. This one ended pretty interestingly. That's surely a word. So we got Bleed Day versus Dragons of Smite. So, Ghost, Shreds, Fairy, Finny, Steel, Vikavolt. What is the Steel for? Rock type moves? What rock type moves are we worrying about here? Maybe Tyranitar? Action Road Lake. Bro, I've barely been playing any games other than like Pokemon. I'm almost done with all of my leagues and I can drop them, man. Like, it's just playoffs left. One of them I really, two of them I really want to win. Like, one that was fucking, yeah, semifinal. I'm in semifinals for one of them. Literally, if I win 2 more matches, I win the whole league, which would be insanely hype considering I started the league off 1-3. Ah, but it's gonna be so hard. I don't know if it's gonna go well. And then another one, I had a perfect record. And I'd rather not lose in the playoffs and I have a much better record than everybody else. But that's why it feels like there's so much pressure. And there was one today where I started off the season super well and just went downhill. Eventually just got knocked out round 1. Alright, so Ogre-Pona Staraptor here. The Staraptor technically gets 1 shot here, so it had to be Scarfed in order to actually pressure out Ogre-Pona. I think you just switch out. Yeah, did you just switch out here? And I'm pretty sure that's Bandit Staraptor, considering that did 29%. Imagine close combat there. Also, yeah, Rip Cloudsire. That's a Mega Cloud as well. That I think this might also be Bandit Tyranitar, considering that damage. That damage is kind of insane for T-Tar. So Mega Cloud is just kind of crippled by that. And then yeah, he gets a Terror Ghost here. Imagine if you Terror Ghosted there. You would have lived, by the way. You would have lived. You could have Ice Spinnered or Steel Roller or whatever. So Mega Golf here, yeah, they're going for the good old agility sets. I don't, yeah, and then, yeah, that's a big oofy. Probably shouldn't have Mega there. Should have kept your ground typing. It is what it is. Yeah, but Gouger can actually tank a few hits. Imagine if you Dragon Dance there. Could have just killed the next turn. Latios here. Making good prediction. Flip turning out. Tapu Fini just gets bopped. Vikavolt comes in. It's not heavy duty boots. And it just gets killed. So it just kind of did nothing. There's no Terras this game because they're all dead now. So Raptor here gets a nice prediction with the U-turn. Imagine close combat there though. So okay, so now you think something up, which is smart, considering they weren't planning on switching. And yeah, the sand actually like backfired on them so bad. This is what I'm saying. You have no sand abusers, and like it hurts your team also. But like now you also benefited the opponent. Now you literally gave him an assault vest. A free assault vest there that allowed them to live Latios' hits, and now our Emolga gets to get a couple more hits in. Like that's what I was saying. Like T-Tar really does need some Pokemon that actually helps it, that actually gets benefited by it. I got pinged somewhere. Where is it? Oh, it's Speed Runner. Bro, I haven't done speed runs in a while. Alright, but anyways, Arm Boulder. We're kind of forced to switch out here because of Arm Valiant. So Raptor gets stacked off. Honestly, I felt here that Bleeding Day was kind of just doing like, it's probably had this in the bag. Let's look at that. One, yeah. Roared instead of Flare Blitzing. But luckily Sand is gone, so it gets another hit in. Takes out Galv. And now Iron Valiant doesn't have the speed boost anymore with the Roar. That's actually kind of smart on Dragon's side. Boom. This is dead. It's at 1% because of the Life Orb. Is it? Okay, but anyways, takes out Arm Valiant. Is it okay? It says my bitrate. It's kind of ass here, but it's not saying I'm dropping any frames here. Oh, I mean, I guess if it's just your Wi-Fi. Wait, internet speed test doxes you, doesn't it? I'll do it on my other monitor. My download's doing relatively well. Wait, this was an interesting match because you see at the end it's 0-0 win for Dragons. By the way, I just realized they're fighting. Alright. Chelsea, I get to shit on you live. And you get to see this back. You can see me shit on 2 of your games later. Okay, I mean, Buffalo Sweet is 27 here. Alright, let's see if Mega runs on. It's a fucking stealth rock bot. Lame. Anyways, what's our next match? We'll do recap along with it. Ditto. Oh shit. And blocked the Will-O-Wisp. And heck probably doesn't do that much when you're not no status there. Next up is Chiron versus Poison Heal. Chiron versus Poison Heal. Right here. Okay, so Smeargle on my screen. Bro, I just realized my opponent this Friday has a Smeargle. They brought some interesting key to the previous game. So instead, to avoid getting taunted, they went Choice Scarf. I think it was like Choice Scarf, they tricked it onto them. And eventually came back in to set up webs. Eventually got a sweep off of it, but I don't think the webs actually mattered too much. Maybe it did. Okay, so what we're looking here is we have Smeargle and we have good old regular teams here. Let's see what's going on here. Ooh, Chelsea got outplayed there. You turned on the oh Palafin's in, bro. Oh, that gets a free switch up. Oh, Chelsea. Oh my god, it's so Jover. Okay, Rise is good. Actually, it's probably good for it. He is pretty good. Wow, they literally stayed in? What? 92%. That is banded. That is banded as hell. Oh my god, that Palafin. I can't believe this. Fish predicted she would. I guess he assumed that she was gonna like set up or something on the free switch, right? No, he just straight up one-shot it, but the Earthquake did some big damage. So now Palafin's kind of weakened, but you know, when it's Palafin, it just gets to Jet Punch. Anyways, onto this match. So it's Steel, Chestnutty, and Fairy Comfey, Poison, Urshifu. To avoid poison attacks, I guess. So, Tropius versus Samurott. What turns out there? He turns out, they all skedaddle out. In a Genie matchup here. Yeah, so this is an offensive Landorus here. Still dies, doesn't deal enough. Loki kind of a waste. And Tornadus lives another day. So that's scarfed. Yeah, that's scarfed Samurott, obviously. And I'm surprised Garchomp here actually wasn't Rocky Helmet, but I don't know what it actually is. Dragon Tail, nice, gets rid of, does some decent shit to Chestnut, who's also not Rocky Helmet. What's up, Ren? Welcome. Our Moon's here, gets to boost their energy and its attack. Oh, I think they said they messed up here, right? Because that's supposed to be a speed boost, not an attack boost. And they still get the speed there, so not a +2, so this is like pretty decent for them, but we'll comfort here. Yeah, I don't know. That was a weird place to set up when Comfort was right there. Literally check it, like, unless you had substitute, would have been okay. Okay, here's a funny turn. So it's offensive Smeargle, right? Population bomb against the Pokemon that punishes contact moves. Which, by the way, I cannot see anything on my screen. My screen is blinded. I'm just saying, if Garchomp had Rocky Helmet here, it wouldn't be able to live this attack and Smeargle would have just died from recoil. So they're both gone here. Bonk. Krishnani comes in here, so avoids the fighting type move, the body press. So here's a bit sus. First let me look what's going on here. Or not much. Chelsea still gonna lose trust for real. What the hell is up with your Wi-Fi, Shell? Oh my god. So here he's trying to predict a poison jab, right? He Terra Steals, and he just goes for a Wicked Blow and just one-shots there. If he didn't do that, I think he may have lived. Maybe. But you don't do anything back, which is the problem. Right, and Incinerate comes in here. Can't one-shot. That's gone. Samrock also can't kill. And I'm pretty sure this match also puts Urshifu at number 3 of kill leader. Pretty sure after Iger's game, if he gets more than 2 kills on Garganacl, it becomes number 1. Right now, it's still John Paul with Bronzong. Honk Shoe. Anyways, Poison Keo gets a nice 5-0 here with good old Urshifu. Does have Poison Gem. Alright, I'm gonna drink some water as I watch Chelsea lose. Damn, it's not Scald Primary. Oh, shoot. I realize y'all can see. You know, I completely forgot Chelsea had Ogerpon. Because I don't think she ever brought it. Speaking of Ogerpon, I pulled an Ogerpon Wellspring card today. And I think that's really neat. Alright, next match is... Oh boy. Watching a mobile. Oh. The downgrade game is literally sabotaging you. Oh man. Oh man. So this match is horrible to watch, bro. I don't. Why do I have to watch myself suffer? Do I really have to watch myself? I had to watch myself suffer, don't I? Let's see going on here. Okay. It's just Ditto Gaming. Alright, so me versus John Paul. It doesn't end well. I'm trying to think how better I could have played this. Maybe I could have gone just full special. No, I can't go full special on Regigigas because it's Slither. I literally have no answer for Slither. Other than I guess Blastoise, but you'll see, it all goes wrong. So I lead off with Regigigas because I was like, okay, Slither, he's obviously leading off his Slither segment, or a slicing segment here, to get a free Glare off, because I literally have no Pokemon immune to Glare. Who is my electric type? Oh, Rotom. I can't bring Rotom here, because, Slither just still kills it, so... Oh, Chelsea hasn't lost yet. Amazing. So I just had to take the Glare here. I'm like, I'm fine. If any Pokemon's gonna get glared, I'd rather it be Regigigas, but guess what? It gets paralyzed. Oh man. And it goes into Ursaluna here. I'm like, okay, I get my knockoff here, so now it does less damage with fighting moves. Blood moves, I take that easily well, and I get paralyzed. I'm like, okay, it's fine, because you can't Blood Moon, right? So I can take another move, and then I have rest. I can just rest, sleep talk, and get some more hits and chip it down more. But then I get paralyzed again. I literally haven't moved. I've used one attack and these 4 turns, by the way. and then I die, so that's 5 turns where I've only clicked 1 attack. And then here, I miss my fucking toxic. I'm 6 turns. 6 turns. And I've landed 1 move. So as to why I clicked toxic here instead of scald, I mean, there's like an arm pod. There's the frosty waifu right there. So I'm like, okay, surely he doesn't want his Freddy Fazbear that's super healthy, right? Super healthy here. He probably doesn't want this to take a huge scald. So he probably is going to go into super safe switch in Arm Pod or Frosty Waifu because they take 0 damage from Blastoise. And since he's seen my Toxic, he knows I'm not Shell Smash. So there's no reason to not switch out. So I Toxic, but he doesn't. And guess what? I get hit by a big nasty Blood Moon because I'm physically defensive and not specially. I Scald when it doesn't kill. I did. It is my fault. I blame the people for making presents low. So I drank a meteor there because every other move was too unreliable and this felt super ass because I was like, now he gets a free switch in, but I can't risk another Pokemon falling due to my bad luck. Because Draco Meteor was my highest accuracy move that could hit fucking Ursaluna here. The other move was Fire Blast. And I was like, considering all the moves that I missed today, I'm definitely gonna miss Fire Blast. So I had to use the fucking Draco Meteor on a 5% Ursaluna. Because if I didn't, I was dead and be at 3v fucking 6. So Slugger here is my only Pokemon left that I'm okay with being paralyzed. And that U-turn did so much fucking damage. But I'm like, okay, that's fine. I can maybe still shaw this and set up, and then I get paralyzed again. But it's like, okay, I'm still okay, but then I get paralyzed again. And then Frosty Webfoot here comes in, hits me hard, activates my weakness policy, and that I completely forgot I even had. And I'm like, cool, now I get to heal up here. And I didn't get paralyzed this time, because if I did, I would have said slurs. Or not. But jokingly, I probably would have. So like here, I'm like, okay. This is like, let me try and get some hits in. But I'm like, oh damn, that Psych Shock does like no damage. I don't think I can kill him here. But he doesn't have lefties. He still has recover, so I'm thinking at this point, I'm like, there's actually no way I can actually kill Frosty Waifu here. Like, because I don't have any setup. That weakness policy is not enough here, right? Eventually, I'm just gonna get paralyzed and die. So I'm like, oh, this is hopeless. But what I could do is hope I get a chip or I'm here using Sludge Bomb. I'm also getting paralyzed because I'm thinking, oh, if I poison it, then it'll be easier to chip down and maybe waste some recovers. And then something can come in and get a kill. But you know, things don't go well. And I realize this guy can just parting shot. And by parting shotting, he makes it so I have no offensive stats. And then he's going here. He's going for spikes. And I'm like, ah, shit. Ah, shit, that sucks. Because I can't let him just get up free 3 sets of spikes. So I'm like, okay, let me send him Chenpao and just pressure him to do something. But I can't do any damage to him because I need to first set up, which I totally could have Sword Sense there, but I didn't. And he got first impression. So either way, Chenpao would have died. And I sent in Dragonflow here. I Will-O-Wisp because I figured that'd be the safest thing. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get glared. But if I could weaken this thing, it's not bad. You can send it, I can't do this, and then I fucking get paralyzed again. Like I think I was gonna click Hex here, I think, and so getting paralyzed means I did less damage, which means I can't. It's not in range of Draco Meteor. It doesn't matter because they can just recover anyways. And it's like, oh my god. Actually, no, I was faster, so I could have Draco Meteored it. By the way, I could have Draco Meteored this thing. Like I could have Draco Meteored it. But no, I get paralyzed. And he gets another set of fucking spikes. So now on my Armorage, my main carry is now gonna get chipped so much. Fernum comes there, he comes in a knockoff, and I can't do anything about it. I was like, okay, I just gotta say, YOLO we ball. See, he goes knockoff here. I get lucky. I live on 1%. I get my weak armor, and I'm like, I had to use store power. Okay, so the reason why I didn't Calm Mind there or used any other setup is because I realized this thing definitely has Mach Punch for Chenpao. considering the fact that it's life orb but not like choice scarf. So I was like, okay, if I don't sword power here, I just die next turn. So I had to do this. I got plus his speed. I'm like, it doesn't matter because I can't kill his fucking Bronzong. So the Bronzong here just gets you know 2 kills again. Wait, it ended? Bruh, what happened? Bruh, what? Bruh, what happened? What happened when I wasn't looking? Damn, Chelsea. Alright, we're gonna review the mistakes made here. I'm just kidding. Okay. Damn, how'd that happen? Anyways, Jump Paul beat me 4-0. And then the last game was a forfeit. Might get played this week. Because apparently they've decided to redo the match. So now we go on to auspicious. Only half an hour into this, by the way, because so many forfeits. In the first game is Green Llama. Green Llama versus Artemin. Okay, so Green Llama is the GOAT. So I have full confidence in him here. Saying as if I don't know the result already. So it's the Terra Normal Swallow and Steel Lele. And then here we're looking at I forgot what Artman's Terras were. I don't think I even had any this game. I swear it had to be Flygon, but I guess not. Look at the Klefki here. Did they forget Green Llama had a Mega, or did they just assume he was gonna? Why would he ever switch though? Right? Like, why would he ever switch here? So I don't understand the switcheroo there. Because what, fire type is against your steel type? Why would he ever want to switch here? It's just a free armor cannon. So boom, that's gong. What he sends in Flygon here is like, okay, he's got to skedoodle out of here. Scorching Sands, he gets they get the lucky burn. It is what it is for him. I think it's probably fine because this is more of just a pivot. He just switches it in to take hits. Corviknight comes in. Armored comes back. I just kind of bold here because I guess there's no way he would have clicked the body. Also, this is offensive Corviknight. It's fucking life for Corviknight. I forgot Artman likes to bring up some really heat stats, but I don't think that ever worked. Especially if Flygon's like whatever, but Armor Cannon here does what? 52%. Loki, he could have just stayed in. But of course he was just he was worried about the scarf, which obviously makes sense. I think afterwards he did say it was actually choice specs Flygon, so now I can never switch in easily. Although I guess Marowak is there. They technically probably could have taken some hits, but I don't know the damage calcs on that. Probably not too much. Probably would have just been a 2 KO. Not a safe switch in. Yeah, and he just sacks it off here, which is like, whatever. It's done the job. TBH. Yeah, I guess Infernape also could have just revenged anyways. So yeah, this boom burst, and it's not scarfed Infernape, so that gets boom bursted. Ursula comes in, this thing's bulky as hell, so yeah, it takes a hit. And Green Llama didn't choose to Terra there. Don't think it killed anyways, if he did. One Blood Moon took it out. And then Sneasler here. Since it's offensive Corviknight, it's not that bulky, so yeah. +2 close combat, just easily taking that out. Doesn't even need the Unburden boost. And so that's just a nice cleanup there. Bruh, that's so insane. That game is literally hacking you, bro, Shaw. Alright, so next up is Sir versus Fish, which is a forfeit. Riezle Hideout versus Grease check. Okay, so Hideout, my goat. Has got to stop bringing Probopass here. One day it'll work. Maybe one day it'll work. But this is not it. This Probopass is some dog shit. I think it's probably decent in low tiers because it's so bulky. But yeah, Probopass moment. So like, funny enough, wait, he didn't bring Darmanitan. I just realized he didn't bring Darm here. That just processed now, and I'm the one that freaking inputted this into the dock. He didn't even bring it, which makes sense considering Moltres is like a pretty bad matchup for it. Consider Flame Body. He does anytime he turns out, he gets Flame Bodied. So it's water. Bro, he did the thing I did during no, he has 3 Terras, that's what it is. So is water, yeah, water Moltres makes it so it can tank hits from Darmanitan pretty well, and also pressures the flame body, right? So I can't U-turn now. Icicle Crash does no damage. All I can do is just EQ. So you just can't even bring it. Fire, Probopass is to deal with the Skarmory. But as long as Skarmory has Whirlwind, or Shed Shell, it's like impossible to trap it and kill it. Especially since you have to use your Terra. Otherwise you get body press and killed, and you can't even 1-1v1. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think this was even worth this match. There's 2 moves here that the Skarmory could bring. I guess if you burn your Terra and kill off the Skarmory, it might be worth it, but I don't know. So I think it's too early to lead off with Mimikyu here, even if you get the free burn. Although it whirlwinded, so there you go. Probopass is useless. Literally useless Pokemon now. So the booster energy gets wasted. Unlucky. Temper Flare does nothing. Rocky Helmeted. So it's like, it's kind of cooked. You've wasted your boost energy because of the whirlwind. Unlucky. He brings in this. Obviously, he's forced to switch out. Rotom Wash, kind of free here, and there's not really any good switch-ins here. Yeah, you could go Dragonite, but you don't want to get burned. So you still get burned anyways, so now you lose your multi-scale, and now your attack is nothing. Yeah, but yeah, I do remember Hideout did send me this. It is special Dragonite, so I'm guessing, yeah, he's completely fine with it. So good old Whirlwind sends Dragonite back in. Yeah, but here, he comes in here, gets hit by a nice Ruination. And then Probopass just gets a Toxic before it just dies here. Toxic is nice, I guess. Puts Tingly on the timer. But yeah, proving how useless it is. Gets defogging. Bro choices to stay in. I don't think it's worth it just because this thing can heal up later, but he does switch out here, so I guess actually it worked out for his favor. So at this point, Rotom Watchler just comes in first, so like literally nothing safely switches in on it. Critical miss, unfortunate, but I don't think it really matters. Like Tinglu is not even the big issue of this game. Rotom Wash is just kind of crazy. So I get what he's trying to do here. He's trying to. So the Trick Room here is one of his heat sets, but no, it is not okay. It's not gonna get anything done. Okay, and somehow, yeah, Dragonite is slower than Rotom. I guess he planned for that. Or that might be Scarf Rotom, actually. No, it's not. I lied. So, yeah, this one says Iron Ball, Manaphy, Tail Glow. Which, by the way, I thought was really dog shit. But, it got him a kill. So, yay. Second booster, like, imagine if it stayed in, but he made the prediction. I think he was worried about the Shadow Sneak, so that's why he switched out. Like, I felt like he should have maybe saved Mimikyu for later. But, you know, appreciate me a really good prediction seeing the custom berry coming in. Psycho Boost somehow missed. By this point, like, the Axis gets to shoot these Psycho Boosts for free. Nothing really wants to take it. Nothing really can take it. I guess Motor's kind of, but not really. Especially when it's physically defensive. Oh, bruh. It's okay. I already finished my match, bro. I don't need to say that word anymore. I don't have to say the word. So that's smart. Yeah, Terra flying, Terra Blast here. Kind of got his ass. And well, nice prediction. I actually wasn't predicting this was a Terra flying type anyways. So at this point it was GG. The whirlwind really fucked him up. It's because if he had booster energy there, I think he probably outsped Deoxys. I don't know if he won, but definitely would have been much better for him. All right, next game. Is Blissful Sky versus Nobody. Bro, I have a playoffs match tomorrow. I don't want to do it, bro. I don't want to lose, man. It's so cocked. I don't want to play the game. I don't want to play draft anymore. Let me just stay in hell and just host stuff. I don't want to actually play games. Oh my god, my family's got a FaceTime call. Okay, I'll try and finish this quickly then so I can join my family in the voice call. So, Blissful Sky gets destroyed here. Probably. Well, it's not probably, I've seen the game. So it's Terra Ground, Salamence. Oh, why did they go into full screen? Okay. So it's Fairy Chiyu. That's it. Fairy Chiyu. Okay, so Iron Poop comes in, gets scared off. But Megatropius is a free switch into this thing. Actually, not really, because it can get hitting power fire. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why are you trying to sludge bomb it? He tried to sludge bomb the Grass Steel type. Should be a fraud? No, this thing is so underrated. It's like 8 points, and it does so well. It's so bulky. It's what's it? What? It's bulkier than Ferret Horn, but it also can technically run offensive. It's so undervalued, and that was a big oopsie on us. So, knocks off its Yake Berry. I'm going to survive the allegations. It's so bad, bro. People should stop using it. So, Lamar comes in here, gets the T-spikes up. And it's like, nobody, please! Please remember, it's Steel Knight. It shows their typing when you hover over them. It shows their typing. Absolute big brain gaming. Burn. Showbiz 12. I think it could lucky be 13. Because it's a Ferret Horn without the arm bars, but it can U-turn, it can roost. You can defog. It's kind of, it can tailwind. Nah, bro, that thing has been so bulky. It's been way too good for an 8-pointer. Actually, way too good. I don't even know what to comment on this game. It feels too normal. Oh, that was a crit U-turn. Okay, that was kind of insane. Oh. Wait, why did it do that much? I don't even think a crit should do that much. That's just offensive blenders, so just no defense stats on that. Get trolled by this. Glamora is insane, but nobody ever brings it against me, even though I feel like it'd be kind of nice. Sometimes I don't bring enough hazard removal, but the T-Spec is just so useful. So is Corrosion. So Trolls with the substitute. Nobody activated. Actively did not bring hitting power fire against it. Yeah. I mean, I don't think anybody this season has actually dealt with Tropius well. Like, I feel like out of all the megas that performed this season, Tropius has done so much better. Oh, defunct block. Tropius has done so much better than, like, compared to his point value, compared to all the other megas. All the other megas, they either did worse than kind of what their point value did, or just kind of the same. So Godango does Godango things. Lando Gong. Chi here kind of walls Godango, get the free hit in. I'm pretty sure it's probably Scarfed. Probably just Ember Tyrantrum. I think Bronzong. I feel like I kind of want to change Bronzong stats. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit min-max right now, but I also at the same time, I don't think it's even good enough to make it like, oh, this is so broken because you min-maxed it. It's like we min-maxed it and it's still kind of mid. It is good, yeah. Nobody is using it correctly, but that's why it's making me feel. Oh yeah, it's elements just sweeps here. I was thinking that what. Oh no, it doesn't sweep, but it sweeps most stuff. It's one of those things that how it's being performed this season by people makes me think it's kind of mid. What? It's 15 points though, right? 15 or 16, so maybe that's not too bad. That's still kind of pricey. So I guess it's still performing pretty good. Okay, at this point, Salamence has done his job, and now he's only got 2 Pokemon left. Wongdam kind of gets walled by Godango. Actually, it gets very walled by Godango here, because now it's U-turn. So everything rests on the Zoomer here. Oh, bro, I forgot his Zoomer is Tara. They can't belly drum, so it's kind of cooked. They can't get its setup going. And either way, Tangrowth is right there, so as long as Tangrowth is there, you can't really set up, or you can't really win with Zimmeril. Unless it's low, I guess. Okay, that did 41%. Maybe he could've, I don't know. But maybe it just had to be a bit lower. Dude, I visited home and now I got a stuffy nose. So cooked. Ugh. Okay, so okay, don't need to skip to the end here. You know, Godango just kills here. Next game, forfeit is Jordan versus Bio. Okay, so now we go on to my favorite time of this stream. We get to dunk on Shaw. Alright, Shaw, shall we talk about your performance? Ahem, Shaw. So we all know how this ends. Zodiac, who is 0-3 versus Shaw, who is 3-0. Surely Shaw wins here, right? There's no way Shaw will lose against a rush prep from the 0-3 Zodiac. Surely, that will never happen. He didn't even bring his Mega, I just realized. Don't think it would have even done. Maybe could have taken out Cart if it was low. So it is Fire Torn and Fighting Harrier. I think it's Fighting Harrier on Montera. He just didn't actually use any other. Oh no, it's Fire Sandy Shocks. I remember this being fire. I know that has a big impact in this game. I know. Does Shaw know? Does Shaw realize that this guy has a very important and crucial Terra type here? Let's find out. So, Rotom versus Sandy Shocks here. Dang. Overheat, that's a big miss, honestly. Doesn't kill, but still kind of miss. Kind of rough, because I think Cortana actually could have killed, even if it was lowered. So I have a smooth brain because you're having a one. Yeah, you know, I forget about Terra too. It is what it is. Luckily, actually, one of my next playoff games does have Terra in it, and there are also Terras that can really much fuck my whole plan. So I'm really hoping they actually don't Terra, or at least Terra into something bad. Ah, oh yeah, you're offensive. Yeah, and then Sandy Shocks, if you put it down to 14%, it just dies to the Cortana, and you don't have to worry about anything. You win the game, chee. And then you go to the Cortana here. So if just regular Bronzong gets kill leader, bro, fuck Jump Hall guy. We gotta jump him. We gotta jump Hall, man. Hey, let's all gang up together, find him IRL and beat his ass. Okay. You know what's crazy? Next season, Bronzong is gonna be EVLA viable, which means Jump Hall can come back with fucking EVLA Bronzong instead. They're here because he wasn't thinking. Also, EVLA Wobbuffet. Because what one of the downsides to Wobbuffet, other than being like kind of abusable, is it's not that it's not super bulky, but to slap the EVLite on it, bam! That's kind of insane now. I will start on Iron Detector. Hey, puggers. I've been working on getting the sprites ready for the next set of Victors, but some of Victor's arts are really annoying because the background is black and Pokemon's outlines are also black. So I'm gonna try and do the magic background eraser. It fails. Likely banning Vader. Restricted. Thank you, Ceribot. And also some of his images are cut off. His Instagram posts, so I cannot get the full spread of it, which kind of sucks. But you know what? It's fine because they're still usable. Anyways, back to Shaw losing. The BHM dream is real. Victor never made the BHM art. Unfortunate. So he goes to the Cortana here. He's like, oh yeah, I can just Scarf Leaf Blade. Bum bum bum. Uh-oh, somebody's Terrifier. So now that doesn't kill, this definitely kills, and now you are 4v6. Which, by the way, imagine if you stayed in and Earth Powered. What would you do then? What would you do if you just Earth Powered you there? I guess it's the only thing that could, I don't know, I guess it kind of saves you there, but Overheat miss didn't matter, but still, he had to play off that miss. Cortana, yeah. I mean, it was kill leader and like both divisions. So, guess the rock's up there. He's like, okay, get paralyzed. You live Earth Power? Do you live too, though? And then Hariyama here, I just get sacked here. I mean, I guess switching into turn is a bit risky. I guess, because it could go for anything else, but yeah. Polion Gong. Now it's 3v6. Max H. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Torn comes in here, nasty plots. It's like, yeesh, there's a big close combat. If he ice punched, I think you might have gotten one shot. And then bullet, yeah, maybe. And then bullet punch here, yeah, you got lucky, you lived that. I don't think it's a luck thing, I think you just guaranteed live. Yeah, Chen-Pao comes here, guaranteed kills here with Ice Shard. So it's like, oh, it's kind of cooked here. It's okay, Galvantula lives a move from Chen-Pao. But then he gets flinched. This was unlucky. Yes, I get it. Super unlucky. Yeah. Oh, here comes the goat, though. Here comes the whole Rock Low King Iron Defense set, which popped off. What insane! Almost one shot a game from that situation. Your agility, yeah. it would have probably, yeah. One flinch kind of ruined his comeback. I will say, I think still Zodiac played that pretty well, even if he got lucky. Like 2 very lucky plays, yes, but I still think he played that pretty well. I mean, he didn't really do anything crazy. Any crazy plays, he just kind of played normally. He was playing decently. And then I low-key kind of felt bad for him here because I was like, there's like no way he's actually gonna, like, he almost had a chance to get his first win against like a really high standing person just to get swept by Glow King. I was like, oh man, bro earned the win, even if it's through luck, and then, you know, he's gonna lose. So Glow King's coming in, it's full defenses. Yeah, but the paralysis bones him in his at this part, which is a bit unfortunate. Because yeah, he totally could have won this if it wasn't for that Pacho there. Probably just saw Stomping Tantrum was super effective. Yeah, you did save your diff, yeah. Meaning you hurt Zodiac's diff. Unbelievable. Diabolical. But yeah, freaking paralysis, bro. This is the most. Paralysis has actually been the villain of this season. That and the number of forfeits. Genres, bro. Genres. I'm telling you guys. Anybody I place is probably not getting invited next season. Or they're only getting invited if I really need them. But like, for the number of people who I had to replace, diabolical. I hate doing that. It's so much work. It's not so much work, but it's like annoying to do. Especially hitting at forfeits. I would like a season where all the games I actually play, thank you. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Because he had, what, 2 slack offs? All you needed to do is get some chip in. Yeah. He was poisoned. You just need to chip it down with some attacks, and that's all you needed. You're out slack offs, but you got paralyzed. I mean, I had 3 Rooster left, right? Yeah. I could have just roosted, right? Oh no. Yeah, no, he runs out of roost here if I remember correctly. He gets paralyzed and now it's healthy. He chips you down. You have no way to heal because you don't have the black sludge anymore. He's out of roost. You're out of slack offs. Now we just don't get paralyzed, but you we get him paralyzed early, just boned you. I think, yeah, if you didn't get paralyzed there, sludge bomb didn't kill. You'd had to get a high roll. Yeah, you'd had to get another hit in, but like, damn, the paralysis, bro. Paralysis isn't off this season. Unbelievable. I hate this shit, man. It's fucked me and it's fucked you. And saying fuck you to everyone. Next is Say Gex versus Dogege the noob. Oh, wasn't this one also very, very hex heavy? If you can OV at hull, all you can crop the flying girl thing out. Oh. It's okay. It's fine. I'm fine with the flying girl. It's chill. It's just a chill doll or chill girl. Say Geke Gek. Oh, where is it? Where is Say? Oh, here. I'll skill. Trust a sec, bro. Fuck segment. I can't believe I'm actually Frankenstein. I created this Frankenstein. Heading out. Night. Good night. So, you did not deserve this win here. All I'm saying is, Dogege should have won this here. Not you. For real. What is this? Grand segment. Fairy, Aurora, Bug, Heatran. So, flipped her now. Letting Heatran get paralyzed. Wow, he really tried to bait out that Earthquake. Which, to be fair, I probably would have clicked Earthquake there. Or possibly, I don't know. Oh yeah, this was the game where Porygon Z was actually popping off like crazy. Like, look at that. Boom, 98%. I think it dodged the leech seed. Which would have been nice to hit. Would have gotten some nice healing. Stunfisk Gaming, he just sack off to Celesteela, which lives another day. Porygon here gets an attack boost, which is probably a bit unfortunate for it. Oh yeah, this wasn't Scarfed, if I remember correctly. It might have been Specs. Yeah. Which honestly, I don't know. I don't know what would have been better. Because Specs help get the damage to like take out. Wait, no, it's not Specs. So they switch moves. I think it's just Boots. Or some other move or item. So he got outplayed here. He deserved to lose here. Very well deserved to lose here. He outplayed you with Togekiss, which does pretty well because I think you need Poison Jab to actually get past it. Stunfisk comes in. I'm surprised he didn't switch out here. I don't know what he's trying to do, but he probably should have. See, we got 2 Pokemon paralyzed now. 3 paralyzed. Half of their team is paralyzed. I might give you 2 Glaramons, but that's literally just done by. Oh, I guess yeah, 2 Glaramons doing the trick. It's so diabolical. That's so evil. Togekiss comes in. It really wants that roost. It really needs that roost because really gotta heal up. Oh, he doesn't go for it, which is kind of bold. Probably should have done that. Lane split, kind of smart there. Slicing segment comes in. Monster is paralyzed. Hello. Can't toxic it because it's burn. This Pokemon's evil. I'd say we actually make this 18 points. Evil Pokemon, bro. Evil Pokemon. Would have not needed all the hacks. If I didn't get crit on top of missing Leech Seed. Bro, you have Slicing Segment. You deserved it. Even though I was the one that made Slicing Segment because I was like, this design is so sick, we had to make it good. But I made it so good. I made it way too good. By the way, this thing almost had Wicked Blow. I feel like we say like what moves got cut out, right? If I can just find it. Let's see here. Pretty sure this thing almost had Wicked Blow. Oh, I didn't mention it. Oh wait, this thing has Wave Crash. Oh my god. Wait, this thing has something to hit fire types. Wait, why did I give it Wave? I mean, I guess it Earthquake, but this thing has Wave Crash. Yup. Who gave it that one? Yeah, but is it? I blame the people that made me put this at 13 points. It's way too good. And then Porygon 2 or Z comes in, outplays you for real, for real. Aloe is bunked. I will say if you make the base price 18, the Terra price should be like 19 max, bro. I'd make it like 20 or 21. That Terra is so nice. His Mud Poison can be a bit and this guy made his Magma Storm after he finally gets to burn it. Real sad. And then Keldeo only have Keldeo giving it the speed boost Ice Moon is kind of funny. His only good ice move and he just boosts his superior. Oh yeah, I forgot this is Mega Serp as well. Nice crit. And he gets paralyzed here so he can't recover and is dead. Hey! What's that? Palumi streamer. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Neko gang. Slicing segment kind of just wows Zora here. You know, it's a good go ground type now, and Zora really sucks against ground types. This is kind of a like leak matchup for Zora. Wait, I just realized, how did Superior die there? I need to check. So this comes in. Oh, that's the poison. Slicing segment comes in here. Zora doesn't do much. Oregon Z comes in, gets another kill. This thing has been actually doing really well for Dogege. Bonk, that's gone. Sadly, it is not scarfed, but if it was scarfed, I don't think it killed the Celestial even with the crit. So it would have still just, it would have changed things for real. Still, at this point, it's like he's still doing decent. Paralysis sucks. And he gets paralyzed twice in a row. Ah, let him move, let him move. And then he misses Air Slash. Oh my god, that is so... oh, that's so sad. So, missed prediction here. Should have just stayed in. Actually, no. Made a good prediction. The fact that it didn't kill is kind of crazy. Yeah, unfortunately, slicing segment outspeeds and 1v1s here. Which, by the way, oh, that's sad too. That's sad he missed the player up as well. Ay. It is slicing segment. Back at it again with another win with a carry. All right. Luckily, my family hasn't called me for the group call. Oh, the call ended anyways. All right, so I think we have. Let's see here. Hold on. Oops. Hello, you're a beast at this game. Keep up the grind. You're doing amazing. I'm not even playing the game. Oh, shoot. Wait, yeah, what? I got a whisper from them. Okay. It's an account that has... It's not actually a streamer. Interesting. Okay. Thank you. I'm not actually playing the game though. Finally, we have Chelsea versus Gamer Not Found. Oh yeah. I know how this game ends. Oh boy. Yeah. I know how this game ends. So, I will say, Also, if Chelsea had a scarf on someone, this would have been saved, but you know. Also, if he didn't, we gotta use Mega Tox Feather, surely. This thing is so good. Ground Zarude for, I don't know, maybe for coverage. Barry Scaladurge. Yeah. So a horse. It's like, okay, this thing kind of walls it. They still set a nasty plot because they're bold as hell. Shift Gear Gaming, Wild Charge. Like surely we went. No, we didn't go over this match yet. Outplayed here with that. Oh, they literally forgot Shadow Ball doesn't even affect it, bruh. Truly a bruh moment. They're going to make a Claude here. Fire Punch doing that much is kind of insane, but I'm assuming they're probably like a curse set. That's why they have the defense investment. But yeah, you can just freely spam moves here, though you are just... I think you literally just could have stayed in, kept Zarude more healthy, and just let Slow King die if you're just gonna do this, but... Like, I get it, you just wanted to die from recoil. Which, by the way, Chelsea, you have overdrive. You wouldn't have died from that, and now the ghost, you have no ghost immunities. Yeah, Mode Breaker outplaying that, kind of smart. Taurus comes in here. You got their Scaladurge that easily it doesn't easily walls it. Just kidding, I lied. Haha. So unfortunately, outplayed. Terra wasted. Primarina comes in, predicts Zarude coming in, outplayed again. Well done, Chelsea. Well done. And then Rindo Berry outplayed again. Good job, Chelsea. Ending Scott in predicting the third round. Well played, Chelsea. You've done it again. Now Zarude is gone. Problem is, there's a horse. Amarith comes in, Healing Wish is here. Kind of insane because you literally brought this, like, was it 17 pointer, 16 pointer? Literally just for a Healing Wish. But it works because the horse gets a nasty plot, can't be one shot. And then that Draining Kiss gets enough HP back. And Chelsea, all I'm saying is, if you had Choice Scarf Roaring Moon, you won this game. All I'm saying is, you won this game. Maybe. I don't know if you can kill Tauros, but would have certainly been in a better position. Wait, yeah, if you were Photosynthesis Booster Energy Speed instead of attack boost, that was, you won the game, possibly. Put in the horses sweeps. Booster Energy Speed would have done the trick. Ah, well, it is what it is. Okay, so I think that's the last match. Okay, thank you for coming to week 4 recap. Short recap, but you know what? It is what it is. Please stop drawing, just do your matches. I don't even care if you meme around at this point. Literally just get those matches done. I don't want to keep giving out forfeits and having to replace people. It's so sad. It is so sad. Alright. Chat. See you next week. Bye bye.